So, Brad, that was certainly a day where we had to be patient in our play, and we got our just rewards on 90 minutes. I'm sure you probably want to score more goals in a game, but to win it in that fashion after having to be patient, you must be pleased.
Yeah, I think what we spoke about, and obviously the team who beat us on Monday night, I think you look at a lot of their games of how they've done that, and they've gone about their business in that way, and it's about getting points at the end of the day. Yes, we was the better team. Yes, we was the team that only really I thought wanted to really go for the game. But I think the boys that came in today and the boys who started really worked really hard, and I think we deserved everything considering the chances that we missed. Really, we felt like it was going to be one of them games, but listen, it's an important win. We keep within touching distance of the playoffs, and that's our aim for this season.
It was quite a strong bench that you had to call upon. Actually, you had many options that you could rotate. So that must have been pleasing, knowing that like you say, you made those changes because you felt that was the team that could go on and win the game. But when things don't quite go your way, you had 5 players there that you could call on and do a good job.
Yeah, I think listen, with me, all the boys, the squad that we've created is a very strong one. With me is if you're listening to it in terms of jobs that I give you, and if you don't, then you're going to see yourself sitting out. For me, if you're not taking your chances, then other people are going to take your chances. Or if you're not playing, or you're creating, or you're making a mistake at the back, you're going to see yourself sitting out. And I'm totally honest with them boys and transparent. And like you said, the boys who came on today stepped up as well. I thought Joe, when he come on as well, Monts, Bailey as well, it gave us another dimension, another energy sort of boost in terms of breaking the ball up. I think second half we enticed them out of areas. They were sitting so negative in terms of, we've come a long way and we're set up for a draw. But I think overall, like you say, it's disappointing I couldn't get all 5 subs on Arj and Reece. Disappointed, but listen, we won the game and we all win together.
It was a very poignant moment at the start of the game. Obviously, Armistice Day and paying our respects to those people. And to get the win in front of Sir Mike Pennin, who was here today, obviously he's here quite often, but to mark the occasion with a win must have been good as well. Yeah,
I think it's a touching sort of atmosphere around the club for today's game, and obviously with his past and where he's been and what happened, I think it was really conducted. How we conducted ourselves was terrific. And obviously getting 3 points as well is another boost for everyone. But yeah, we done our just causes, and obviously we was good in terms of areas of what we did. I thought Kingy's save as well. I thought we done very well. But yeah, listen, Dan Powell done really well today, and I was pleased for him as well.
The league table is starting to take shape. It's now that time of the season where teams start to maybe pull away slightly, and at the top of the table, Yeovil are doing what they're doing, but the gap's starting to open up now. But we're sort of closing that in terms of the playoff places at least. Results have gone in our favour today. We've got a game in hand, so is now the time where you start to really focus in on some of those teams in and around us in the league table?
Yeah, I think so, and obviously the conditions and the weather changes and injuries and suspension start kicking in for all teams in the league. But like you said, it's not a sprint; it's a race in terms of where you want to be and being fit, being healthy. We win our game in hand, and that's the most important thing. What we do, we keep focusing on what we do, and I'm sure the boys are looking forward to it. I mean, the changes that we made, 4 or 5 changes today for the starting lineup. I was pleased with how the boys came in and done really well today.
Finally, we've got the County Cup game on Tuesday, but it must be a positive that you've got some youth players coming through. We see Bradley Smith yesterday sign, and those youth players that have done well in the Youth Cup, that gives you an opportunity to kind of give them a chance, mix with some of those first team players.
Yeah, they've done well. They've been training and travelling with us. Jed as well. I think he's come on in terms of listening to what we do, and obviously he's got a good players in front of him, experience in terms of his knowledge for the game. Bradley Smith, as long as he's fit, he had a little bit of a niggle from progressing in his gym program that we've given him. Bradley Roberts was a bit unfortunate not to be involved today, but obviously keeping that in mind for Tuesday night. He's been training really well with us. Kumbi's another one. But yeah, listen, we need young, healthy players coming through and pushing to progress themselves. And me as a manager, that's what it's all about. I just want them to improve and be a better person than what they are.